We are now continuing with Raid Shadow Legends, still the second day, and Felvin's Gate is the next chapter. Click to start.
Arriving at the snow-clad moor that sloped down to Felvin's Gate, the company surveyed the grim scene before them. A multitude of half-starved refugees, human folk, lizard men, elven, the many peoples of Teleria,
Not Tatalia.
camped in the frozen mud outside the battlements of the Great Gate, now barred. Ogren and Skinwalker guards were denying them entry, telling them to clear off back to their homelands. The company agreed to force their way through and unbar the passage.
Okay, so usual 7 stages, and I think I'm strong enough to just use the 2 or fewer champions, no losses, and then once not, we will figure it out. I use these 2, at least for now. And let's see. Start. Should be fine, unless we're not. Yeah, 4-star level 35, almost level 40. Not even close. Now, I'm a bit worried about future levels. Maybe I won't be able to survive future levels. And I'm already worried now for the 3rd wave. So we'll most likely need 3 or 4 champions. Yeah. So this is gonna be a 1-star playthrough. We will most likely survive, but barely. You know what this means. We need to edit the team, and we'll need to bring in the other 2 champions as well. They won't level up, but at least we can make progress. Oh, I need to bring them in once again. Don't worry about energy, it's fine. This is not the grinding part, this is just the progression part. And for 3-starring the campaigns, it can also happen later. I don't think it's gonna happen now. I'll need to 5-star the hero first. You see, the progression is made intentionally this way so that you do the right things in the right order. Some of the champions are quite weak though. Or this opponent is strong, I don't know. Next. It's getting increasingly difficult. Maybe we're not meant to solve this with 3-star. This paladin seems to damage well, and the other 2 heroes, so this one, for example, can deal damage to all 4 of the opponents. That's amazing. Same as the main champion that we chose, the Dark Elf. And now that was it. I think we can move forward next. Same ones. And today we have 80 auto battles available, not 30, so use them. I will evidently do so. And you see, this build is not that bad because you have ranged mass attack as well as a big damage dealer. Plus the artifacts are not that bad either. Okay, will have to do more damage to that main skill. that he has. Next. Already the 5th level out of 7. Oh, area damage. These are dangerous. How am I gonna complete the final boss? I'm just wondering. And I don't have an answer to this yet. We're soon gonna get the answer. By the way, you can get 2-star champions like this. Next. Stage 6. Out of 7. 7th one is gonna be the difficult one. And it's also the grindable one. Most of the time. Don't fall for this easy fight, 7,500 gems, it's not. It's usually a scam. When you have messages like this. You cannot do much with scammers, you know, even with moderation. If you only knew what's going on in World of Warcraft, for example, you would be amazed. Fortunately, I don't know, I don't play it. Actually, I've seen it, I know what's going on. How people grind it for money and profit, and who exploits those profits. But that's another story. For some reason, these opponents are not damaged well enough. And now we got the last one, the 7th one. Start. And the surprise is coming after this round. The 3rd round is gonna be the final boss. But these minions tend to damage us quite significantly, and it's bad because these also give us area damage, so we need to kill them as quickly as possible. Or they damage 2 heroes at least. That's the final one. Okay, I'm not worried anymore. Yeah, it's kind of weak. Unfortunately, we have healing of the stronger unit. And the dogs don't rebreed.
Victorious on the other side, and opened wide the colossal gate to let through the multitude. Amid great acclaim, the company followed the road northward to the Palace of Aravia. But before leaving the gate, a wounded skinwalker seized hold of one of them and growled, "See what you do. Not good. We bar gate for reason. None can help them now."
That was it. These resources help with XP. And if you check out the stage selection, most of them are 2-star. The first and last one was just 1-star. First can be 2-star quite easily. Are we getting some rewards? Yes. So Ancient Shard. Ancient Shard is useful. And the portal, because you get rare epic legendary. Summoning is also more expensive. At least at a higher likelihood. So for example now, we got this level 3 hero or champion. And now that's it. We can see our progress as well. 281 energy, so still need to spend quite a lot so that benefit from the effect of regenerating energy. It's not happening yet. And in the events, you see Winter's Path, where we're on our way towards 2500, but I don't think I'm gonna reach that. I'm not sure about it. Grinding wise, quite a lot of things would have to happen, so most likely I'm gonna purchase from these lower level tier things. And the other thing to keep in mind is tournament, because you earn tournament points by first completing some of the levels during the tournament time interval. That's why we have to make progress in the campaign as well. And there you see that I'm 10th right now. The goal is 1000 points in total. Now it's only 628, so there is quite a lot left in order to get this. And less than a day is left. So what you need to do is not only just make progress in the main quest, but whenever you can refresh the arena, for example, now it's the time, then refresh the arena. 12.9k is the power, that's a good reference. So for example, some of them could be attacked, although this 47 5-star is not the way to go. This one is borderline, I can try it out, after all I have enough tickets. And if you don't meet the goal, I would not worry. Yeah, this is unfortunate, we'll most likely lose this one. I can see this already. Yeah, not even worth continuing. So now we'll refresh. At least I do this just before the refresh so that I get easier opponents whenever we lose. And don't even bother with this one. This one may be interesting. And I just spend my points so that I can re-earn them. Yeah, that's the problem, these heroes are far too strong, even by themselves. So we're losing left and right. They are above our weight. So that's why it's a bit hard. It's a bit hard to find a good enough hero. So you see, if we 5-star this one, for example, it's far too strong. Maxed up 5 stars. So here is your answer to the question of what we need to do in the champions. 5-starring the main hero is important, even at the expense of sacrificing some of the 3 stars and some of the 4 stars even. So that's why 4-starring some of the units is essential. And that's what I'm gonna do next. So for example, here is this Crusader. I can 4-star this Crusader, or one of the units. This is the healer and this is another Dark Elf. I would prefer 4-starring this Dark Elf and feed it to Kale. But now I can 4-star, for example, this hero, the Tavern. You see that we can feed her some other heroes that we just upgraded. 1, 2, 3, and we'll have more later. And then upgrade her to 4-star, and then we'll need to level her up to max to be competitive, or we can feed her to Kale. That's also a possibility. And we'll need another one, 4-starred. For example, this one. And for that we'll need to prepare yet another maxed out 3-star. So this means that we'll need to level up, for example, this one to level 20 so that we can 3-star him. And then Kale is gonna be at 5 stars. We can do this today, by the way. I'll do the progression sometime later. Meanwhile, don't forget the quests. You have some weekly quests to take care of, as well as the challenges that give us some extra boosts. XP boost for 3 days, that helps quite a lot. And this one, the skill runes. So when you have skill runes, just spend it on Kale, obvious. And the first days. Upgrade skills. And there you go. We only have one. Unfortunately, it's just the acid rain that got upgraded, but we'll slowly but surely upgrade the rest as well. Or unfortunately, I think it's a good one. So for rank, we'll need to level this up. By the way, if you don't have this hero game for the rank upgrade, then the next thing is that there is the pass part. So there is this apprentice pass, and once you get to level 20, you'll get the other 2 chicken for kill. So that's all. That's how you make progress. And now you also know what to do next. So upgrade your chosen hero. For me, it's Kale.